Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And in today's video, I'm going to call out 6 projects that I believe, not financial advice, but I believe that these can make people very, very wealthy by the year 2025. Now, we talk about time horizons on this channel, and what I mean by this is the length of time that you're willing to invest over. There's a lot of people here after quick money, and I do believe that there is some ample opportunity to make some fantastic gains in a bull cycle. But ultimately, I feel that 5-10 year time horizons is what we should really be looking at. Now, with all of that said, that doesn't mean that you can't, make a quick buck in the next sort of 12 months, for example, or 6 months. I think that's very possible in this volatile market, but it is very volatile. But I do think we're going through a hyper price discovery phase for altcoins in particular, a bit like the growth in price discovery that we've seen Bitcoin have previously, where it's done like 1,500 times its initial price and so on. I think we're going through that with altcoins now, and I think this speed is going to happen, and it's going to just speed up, and I think the adoption is already happening. So if you enjoy this sort of content, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. By mashing up that like button, it really does help the channel. It pushes out the content to like-minded individuals that might be missing the video. So really appreciate it if you do that. Okay, let's get down to the desktop. Let's have a look at these 6 projects that I think we should be looking at. Yeah, and when I say looking at, don't go FOMO into these because I'm talking about them. Go do some research, right? But let's get into the first one. So the first one is Solana. Now, people will probably highlight that Nick and myself, we got out of Solana, right? And we're very much investors that dollar cost average in on the pullbacks in the market, but we also ladder out at certain price points. Now, Solana, we called out $185 was the first price point within our exit strategy, and we do believe that everyone should have an exit strategy. So if you haven't got one, we list our personal exit strategy on our Patreon. Link is in the description if you wish to become a member, but we also talk about it quite a lot in our Discord. So we do believe here at Cheeky Crypto it's really important to dollar cost average into the market, but also ladder out. So having those exit plans is crucial. It's very, very important, not only having them but testing the on and the off ramp. So obviously not financial advice. This should be treated as educational purposes only. But Nick and myself, we're very transparent and honest when it comes to our investments and our strategies, and we want to support people how best we can with the knowledge of what we're doing. And if people choose to implement that, they can do. But if they don't wish to and they want to choose a different strategy, there are many. I don't think there is really one that fits all, but we're really here for the educational side of things. But the first one I'm going to call out Solana. We obviously got a part of our, we got all of our position out at $85, $185. Mainly though they were having some technical issues, and ultimately they were talking about this being a decentralized blockchain. Here we go. Solana is a decentralized blockchain built to enable scalability, user-friendly apps for the world. Well, I don't think it's really currently decentralized. It's very centralized, in fact, with VCs being invested in it. But I do think that most projects start off in this way and become more decentralized over time, and I kind of see that is something that will happen with Solana. But with the backers of this particular project, the investors in this particular project, I think it's going to do really well. And we have seen, and I was saying this, right, we're going through this hyper price discovery phase for altcoins. We've already seen this quite a lot with Solana, so no FOMOing in. Make sure that you utilize TA to find a good spot to get into this project if you choose to do so and if it resonates with you. But ultimately, institutions, hedge funds, they've been sort of invested in this particular project. I called it out before it was made public, but ultimately, we've seen them doing this, and I think this was the second biggest investment over the last few weeks for some of the hedge funds. Currently at 136.02. So Nick and myself, we are considering getting back into this one. Currently ranked 6th by market cap. You know, we sold, it's come down, we could get in, we made some decent profit, and we could look to ride it back up. Just, you know, something that we're considering at the moment. So that's the first one out of the 6 on the list. The next one is Terra Luna. Again, it's had fantastic price discovery recently, and Nick and myself, this is one that we missed. But ultimately, you know, it's a fantastic project. And this video, just, you know, for clarity, isn't me sort of walking you through what each and every project does. This is really me just calling out the projects that I think are worth sort of investing your time in doing some research. So programmable money for the internet, spend, save, and stake like never before. Really do like this project, think it's really good. You know, it's got good tech, good team, all that sort of stuff, the usual sort of stuff that we look for in a project. Currently at 114.94, up 7.99%, ranked number 7th. Has seen some fantastic price discovery, and I don't think this is going to end. But, you know, like I say, look to the TA, make sure that you get in at a good price. We don't want to have people FOMOing in. Make sure that you actually research these projects yourself and make sure that they resonate with yourself before making any investment decisions, right? I'm not a financial advisor. Moving on, and the third one that I'd like to call out is Cardano. Lots of people hate on this project. I think a lot of it's artificial FUD. You know, with all of that said, I don't always believe that Charles helps the situation with you know, Cardano. I think the lead up to smart contracts, I think that was back in September, August, September. I kind of feel like maybe people felt a little bit misled, but ultimately I think, you know, that probably wasn't intentional. And ultimately this is a fantastic project, great tech. I really do think that this one's going to be a fantastic project for price discovery. Nick and myself are massive fans of Cardano. And ultimately, I think there's going to be a lot of projects that start to onboard onto the ecosystem sort of around June, July time. And I think with that, you know, we're going to continue to see the total value locked increase over time. So yeah, more superior technology than Ethereum in my humble opinion. So one to definitely look at, and it's at $1.16, down 0.73 at the time of recording, ranked number 9th by market cap. Again, we've seen some fantastic opportunities recently that, you know, our members and our Discord followers have, you know, made some fantastic you know, I guess dollar cost average, some fantastic prices down at like 76 cents for Cardano recently. So like I say, no FOMOing in, go do your research. But again, like in my opinion, a fantastic project. Moving on, and I think this is the 4th one now, is Avalanche. Awesome technology. Jumping on the multiverse I guess bandwagon a little bit here, but you know, it's fantastic for dApps, and it's low cost and it's eco-friendly. Again, a fantastic project, and we've been calling this one out for quite some time, and we are expecting some fantastic price discovery for this one. Currently ranked 10th by market cap. I mean, when we were first talking about this project, I think it was about $12. Now at $97, down 2.44% at the time of recording. We've seen some immense growth, and I think this is going to be something that continues as more and more influencers start to talk about it and realize how good the technology is. Go take a look at the white paper. I think, invest in your time to read up on these projects to see if it's a right investment fit for yourselves is ample opportunity to see some gains. I think spending that time is going to be something that you're glad you did, right? Moving on to the 5th project, and that is Harmony One. Now, I think fantastic project, love what they're doing. I think some of the NFT partnership with the Bored Ape Yacht Club, I think there's something there, something could be coming, or there's some sort of activity. I don't know, I haven't been told anything, just I guess joining some dots. Possibly there's something going on between Harmony and ApeCoin. Obviously, we know ApeCoin are looking to do a metaverse. where better to like hold your metaverse than Harmony? And I think there's some hidden messages there, potentially, joining you on the other side, for example, was I guess a strap line that has been used, and maybe that other side is Harmony. But outside of that, you've got over 100 DAOs or 1,000 DAOs now. I'm losing track. There's just so much going on. I love the activity of the team. I love how engaged this huge community is, and they're a fantastic community. So do jump in their discords, the DAOs, get involved with those. I just think there's lots of opportunity and lots going on. So for me, you've got grants. This is a little bit about the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Comes to Harmony, I'm really excited about seeing what actually happens here. And the total value locked again, it did decrease, but it's on the increase again, in line with many of others in the space. Currently down 1.30% at 16.5 cent, ranked number 60th by market cap. Again, we called this out at like 0.5 cent. We've seen it do fantastically well, and I think that's a trend that is going to continue. Really like this project, and it's amongst some very, very strong competitors, and I'm going to say it's right up there in my humble opinion. Go do your research. Really do like this one. Moving on to the sixth and the final project, and again, it's another solid project that not a lot of people are talking about. Currently at $1.55 at the time of recording, ranked 537th, up 1.07% at the time of recording. Now, for me, this is an immense project that really truly levels the playing, the playing field when it comes to retail investment. So they have their, if we just sign in here, they have their Dynasets now, right? So they're a bit like, I guess the best way I can articulate it to you is they're a bit like a hedge fund for cryptocurrency, utilizing AI and which is artificial intelligence and machine learning to trade and outperform the market. So personally, I dropped about 10,000 USDC into the ETH Dynaset, and for me, seeing these already in the test beta outperform hedge funds like Grayscale and a few others was really pleasing to see. So that was just with one trading strategy. I believe that they're going to be adding more, and when they do, I'm expecting huge differences between I guess performance differences, increased performance differences between SDAO's output and hedge funds output. But time will tell. This is just my opinion. It's not financial advice. Some great yield farming opportunities and staking opportunities with this one. Really do rate it. The team is solid. If you look at Singularity Net, for example, as well as SDAO and NewNet, I think they're kind of like a family of projects. And I think it's really, really interesting, and the technology and the team are just amazing, out of this world, probably the best I've seen in the space. Just my opinion. So this one, although it's much further down the market cap, I really think it's because it's super early for this project. Otherwise, I think it would be in that top sort of 15, at least top 50. If it was a bit further developed, but ultimately it's on its way, and these are where the gains are made, in my humble opinion. So really do rate all of these projects, every single one. I think they've got solid teams, they've got solid tech, they've got solid use case. Just to mention a few aspects of things that I look at, and ultimately I think these particular projects, go do your research, but I think these are such solid projects that by 2025, I think they're going to make a lot of people wealthy. Just my humble opinion. But with all of that said, I'm really interested to get your views and opinions. Do you agree with the selection that I've called out here? Are there any that you think I'm sleeping on? Let me know in the comments. Really interested to get your views and opinions. And don't forget to mash up this like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.